how you've used this to bring people into an understanding that this thing we call DEI, this thing we call strategic diversity management, is about everyone.
No, that's exactly right, Omri. And again, that's one of the things Dr. Thomas had me at the definition of diversity, right? That's where I was just like, I'm in, this makes sense. So yeah, if you go back to the very root of it all, the definition of diversity is any collective mixture of differences and similarities. A lot of definitions of this work leave out the similarities, so it's any collective mixture of differences and similarities and their related tensions and complexities, which also puts up front that the more you do this work and the more you get into it, you're going to have tensions and complexities. You need to lean into those and not shy away from them. That's why organizations and individuals don't do diversity well, because they don't want the tension that inherently comes with innovation and progress, right? So I think, starting at the very root of the word diversity is a great place to start and understand this. And then when you translate that to the PDP and you think about paradigm one, two, three, and four, regardless of what your dominant paradigm is and or least dominant paradigm, I think you have to pay attention to that one as well. Regardless of which one is your dominant or least dominant paradigm, everybody sees themselves in one of the four, right? If you're, right now I'm hearing a lot of narrative out there, right? Or some narrative out there right now about DEI, as to your point earlier. I think you made the point earlier, Elizabeth, you may have made it as well. DEI is watering down the civil rights and social justice movement, or, DEI should be focused solely on anti-racism. DEI makes space, or, SDM rather, makes space for all of that. When you look across those four paradigms, there's space for all of those paradigms. And you have to be very careful that you don't think about these paradigms in a linear fashion. Oh, well, let's do P1, then we'll jump to P2. No, it's about doing the work simultaneously across all four paradigms. So when you bring this into the context of an organization, your strategy needs to incorporate all four, and you need to be working them simultaneously. You don't start with what do we look like, what's our head count, and then move to P4. You do them all simultaneously. So that's what I love. It just makes so much common sense, especially for large organizations, that if you have a company of, 20,000, 200,000 people, everybody in your organization can see themselves in your strategy if you're utilizing all four paradigms.